G'day, Keith from You See It Cleaning. You've asked for a tutorial on some window cleaning, so let's go through some equipment first. We've got our squeegee, which I would suggest invest in a very good one if you're wanting to clean your own windows, even at home. They're not that expensive, but a good squeegee makes a big difference. Next, you want a good soft window scrubber, so we're not scratching glass. You can use just dishwashing detergent, or you can get a windscreen additive, which works very well as well. Dries a bit quicker though. And then you'll also need some various cloths. And we've got our track brush, scraper, and some cleaners also like to use a cooktop scraper. Let's give you a closer look. Detergents, we can use washing up detergent, or this one's a windscreen additive, which works really well, but it does dry a bit faster, possibly a bit harder to use if you're not sure what you're doing. Then also very handy to have is our aluminium ladder. Aluminium, because they're much lighter. And if you're carrying this around all day, you'll feel the heavier ladders, trust me. Now for some tougher stains, you can get steel wool, but always make sure it's quadruple zero rated. That's a super fine steel wool. Very, very soft. So we don't want to scratch our glass. Scraper blade, we always want to make sure there's a new one. Use this part to push out the old. And then be very careful. This is razor sharp. Get rid of the old blade. And then your new blades just come in a little pack like this, which they're super sticky, this particular one. There we go. And just be careful while handling new blades. You will be cut very quick. If you stuff up, that is. Now, notice the little holes, and then you've got your things there, so it clips in. Put this bit back on. Slide back in, all ready to go. Detergent, this time we'll use the dishwashing liquid, because that way it's easier for you guys. Give it a decent squirt. Lukewarm water, not hot or cold, lukewarm. Here we are, I've made up my lukewarm water. Also stir your detergent round so it's not just detergent at the bottom, you want it to be nice and sooty. We get our window scrubber. These are different colours, but I think they're still similar grade. This white one may be a little bit softer. These are from the cleaning supply store I go to, and they're the Merriman brand, and they do work quite well. I've had them for a few years, but I would invest in a good squeegee and scrubber, as I've said. All right, let's go show you how to do a window. Now wring this out a little bit so it's not too wet. And then you may also want our squeegee, and you just run the water off so it's not super wet, but don't let it be dry. Make sure you give everywhere a good scrub. And now with our squeegee, start in the top corner. See there's a little bit of an angle? Roll it all the way across. And now we want to start curving on our way down. And then straight across. Now, to finish with, this cloth first. Get all that excess water. Then we can just run with this one round, as I was showing before. Now, a little bit of a mark up here. If it's on the outside, we can just hit it with our scraper. Nope, it's on the inside. Okay, now we'll get the inside of the window. Looking at the tracks on this particular window, I could probably show you how the track brush works too. Okay, once again, we get our squeegee. Come up and across. We want it to glide. We don't want it to really stick, and we're curving. Got to make sure we're always curving and bringing the water down with us. And that, my friends, is how you get streak-free windows. Okay, so here we go. Dirty window to clean window. That's how you get streak-free, my friends. So quickly recapping, we've got our lukewarm water with our scrubber and our squeegee. The track brush I didn't actually show you how to use, but I'm sure you could work that out. You just get a vacuum with the duster attachment, and as you're scrubbing, it will get all the dust out. We've got our different cloths and scraper blade, very important, very handy tool, but always make sure with windows, new blade. Or if you prefer, there's also the cooktop scrapers available at hardware stores. Detergents, I just use dishwashing detergent then, and you, as saw before, comes up crystal clear without streak marks if you use the right technique. Thanks for watching. A few different crap, can't even think what to call these things at the moment.